welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot second since I've uploaded a video that is not a vlog. There are a couple of vlogs coming and we'll talk about those at the end of this video, but this is my TBR video. It is my Naruto mission TBR video, and yeah, I didn't film a May mission TBR video. I was traveling at the beginning of the month. I visited my favorite city in the world and so on and so forth. A bunch of other excuses that you don't need to hear besides the fact that I just didn't plan ahead. And I have just been mood reading, and wow, it's great. I should do that more often. I will maybe tweak one of my games, or if I make a new TBR game for next year, I want to keep mood reading in mind. I don't know, that's down the road. But yes, we are going to start off with random number generating. So let's go. Okay, here we are. This is me right now at 74. Okay. I'm going to creep over it. You will see it first. 2. I feel like I've done 2. That's fine, I can redo. That's the whole point of this TBR game. I can redo missions. Number 2. Let me get my laptop. Apparently I didn't think too far ahead for this video either. Okay, here we are. Not even on the right thing. Okay, cool. Slides. Where is it? What did I do? Where did it go? Oh gosh. I thought it was gone. Don't worry, it's not. Okay, mission 2. Mission 1, mission 2. Hold on, it's loading. Mission 1, mission 2, C ranked mission. Okay, seasonal TBR mission. Okay. Seasonal, looks like summer. Do I want to keep or do I want to regenerate? What are the rules for regenerating? You are allowed to regenerate once per month, but you must add a book to your TBR if you do so. It is a bit risky depending on your reason for regenerating. I don't want to do a seasonal TBR right now. That's my reason. I don't want to do it. Okay, well, here we are. Back to the random number generator. Okay, which means I have to add a book to my TBR. It's fine. Okay, back to being a creep. It's 7. Okay. 7 is a ranked mission. Okay, social media mission. Oh, this one's like impossible. Okay, I haven't been on social media much. Okay, so first pull 4 TBR cards. Away we go. 4 TBR cards. Got my TBR cards right here. Right. Kisame, read a book with an ugly cover. Jiraiya Sage mode. Read a book with a nature or elemental theme. Okay. Hinata, read a contemporary. I don't want to read a contemporary. Really not been digging contemporaries lately. Last one. Marada, read a book you've been putting off. Cool. 4 cards. Okay. That's the first task for my mission. Okay, task number 2, all 4 TBR card books must be recommendations off social media. I'm gonna have to go scouring on social media, and I have a list of books I want to be on my TBR this month, so I'm gonna go scouring for someone that recommends some. Okay. Task number 3, take a nice photo of one of your themed books and post it to social media. I literally don't have books with me here in Japan. I'm gonna have to finagle that somehow. Okay, task number 4, post your mission TBR to social media with the hashtag Naruto TBR. I should really start using that hashtag more. Task number 5, recommend a booktuber a booktube video, post to social media. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to go do right now is scour social media for 4 book recommendations that match each one of my TBR card picks. So I'm gonna go do that. Yeah. Okay, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, that took longer than I thought it was. Trying to find books that I have access to on like Kindle Unlimited, or books I already have on my Kindle, or books I can rent on Libby since I am not with my books in bookshelves here in Japan, is quite a task. So I went on social media and I found some books, and yes, so what do we got? Well, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, the first book is a book with an ugly cover. This is for Kisame, who is quite indeed ugly. So for this one, you know, this one is like, it's kind of like dealer's choice, kind of, because like everyone has different like preferences for book covers. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but I am not a fan of this book cover. And I think I've seen other editions with different covers of this book, but this is the one I see the most, and it's the one on my Amazon because I'm going to have this on my Kindle Unlimited. So an excuse to actually use something I've been paying for, because I haven't been reading Kindle Unlimited books, but I'm paying for it every month. So I am going to be reading The Bridge Kingdom, Book 1, by Danielle Jensen. This one I've seen on social media. I know like Becca from Becca in the Books has mentioned it, and I think a few other people as well. It's about a warrior princess. She's like trained in like secret or seclusion or isolation. That's the word I'm looking for. Laura is driven by two certainties. The first is that King Aaron of the Bridge Kingdom is her enemy, and the second is that she'll be the one to bring him to his knees. And I was like, intriguing. Like the premise of this book sounds really cool. There's like more to it, but I only usually read the first sentence or two of synopses, because if you can't hook me in those two sentences, I'm not interested. But I've seen really good things about it, and I was just like, and I've been putting it off because I'm like, I don't know if I'm really interested in this, because the cover, I'm not a fan of the cover. Like I don't find it intriguing one bit. But here's the first book. The second book is going to be read a contemporary, and that is Hinata. And for this one, I'm going to be reading a manga. I'm going to be reading Blue Flag, but this has like a love square kind of thing going on, and it is queer. So I've been putting it off for a while because like I was renting them from my library, but then I moved to Japan, so like here we are. If I'm not mistaken, I now have like the Shonen Jump and Viz Media, and I think I can get it off there. So I will attempt to do that. It is a contemporary, and in the manga world, this is a pretty popular one. So here are like the social media like posts, people saying read it. Just so you know that I'm not lying to you. Next is Marada, read a book you've been putting off. This one is one of those that I haven't been putting it off for too long, but I've been putting it off for long enough that I feel like I can put it on here. So this book has been coming up, and it is Electric Idol by Katie Robert. This series is actually pretty popular in like the dark fantasy romance or smut genre side of the internet, of booktube, of big Twitter, of bookstagram, TikTok, you know, all of that. Though I haven't started this series, like I haven't been reading the series for too long, but this second book has come in and I started it and I got to like, I don't know, 6% or something, and then a bunch of other my like library holds started coming in, so I put it on the back burner, and then it came in again. I was like, deliver it later, and then it came in again. I was like, deliver it later. So I've been putting it off. So here it is. I need to read it. This is a fantasy smut like romance kind of series, and the first one follows Persephone, and she is basically running from Zeus, and she ends up on the other side of the river, and wow, there's Hades, and you know, it's dark, it's a little gritty, it's smutty, it's everything like people who like that genre. It has everything you need it to, and this is the second book to it, and it follows her sister. Forgot her name. It follows Psyche? Yes, it follows her and Aphrodite's son. So, what's his name? Oh gosh, what am I? Psyche and Eros. So there's that. I'm probably not saying that correctly. Okay, yes, I said it right. It was Psyche and Eros. Eros? Moving on. Okay, there we are. It's about those two. Retelling, smutty, romance, dark. Give it to me. Okay, last card is read a book with a nature or elemental theme. Okay, what did I pick for this? I don't even remember. What did I pick? That is the question. That is the question. Yes, I remember now. I will be reading Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. Sarah J. Maas she's everywhere in the book world. Yes, I am reading this series with Noria from the Chronicles of Noria, bless her soul, and here she is. But yes, I will be reading Empire of Storm. This is book number 5? 4, 5? It is book number, it is book number 5. Yes, book number 5. Nori and I are reading this series together, and Sarah J. Maas books are everywhere in the book community, and so here we are. If you don't know what Throne of Glass is, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not giving you a synopsis. You're living under a rock, but it's about an assassin. That's as much as you're getting, because that's as much as I got when I went in. So here we are. So those are the 4 books. Those are the 4 books for my Naruto mission TBR, and I have to add one more book. But because I hate myself, I'm probably going to be reading more than just one extra book. I am for sure going to be reading, I don't know. Okay, but this can be any book. That's the rule, any book. But I need to read one or both of these. I'll probably read one of them, but here we are. For my book club with Margaret from The Word Nerd, here she is. Our next bi-monthly book picks. So this live show would be in sometime in August. I moved back to the United States in August, so I'm not sure exactly when we're going to be finagling that, but it'll be on my channel this time. But the bi-monthly for this one is The Rape of Nanking by Iris Chang. This is the nonfiction pick that we're doing for our Curious Minds book club, where we pick nonfiction and a corresponding fiction book and read them within a 2-month span and then talk about them. So this is a book about the rape and massacre of Nanking. During World War II, Japan went into China. They basically took over Nanking in a lot of really, really brutal, gruesome ways. And so this book is probably gonna be really, really difficult to read, but yeah, here we are. Need to read it. And then, okay, Totodile. And then for the fiction book, I am going to be reading The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I have the special dust jackets. The original is still on there. There's the original, but I got these special dust jackets. And yes, this is inspired by that aspect of history during World War II with Japan and China and World War II, because it was an actual war going on, and so on and so forth. I hear very amazing things about this one. I have done so freaking well not getting any spoilers. I know that this book is centered around that aspect of history. I know that. And I know that it is a fantasy. It's a high adult fantasy. And so that's all I know about it. That's all I want to know about it going in. And I am so excited to finally get to it. There are so many people in my life, in my book community life, that are like, Sarah, you will adore this book. It will rip you apart. You'll love the book for doing it. You'll love the book for breaking your heart. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I'll get to it. So I am excited to get to it. And it is our other bi-monthly book pick. And I plan on reading the nonfiction book first and then going on to The Poppy War. But here we are. There are other books coming in through my Libby app that I've been kind of like pushing off, and when I can rent those out and pick them, that is fine. But that is my TBR for June. I will be doing some traveling the first week of June. I am going to be, well, at the end of May, I will be in Osaka for 1 day, and then leading into June, I will be in Kyoto for 3 days, and then Gifu for 3 days, where I will be visiting and meeting up and staying with Jade for 3 whole days, or 2 days, like 2 whole days. Like, I'm gonna get there in the afternoon, we'll have 2 full days, and then I'll leave in the morning. Probably around 3 days total, but 2 full days, where she's going to take me around her area of Gifu, right here in Japan. So meeting a booktuber. Here we are. But anyways, yes, please like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I hope this video wasn't too chaotic, but yeah. I like to stay on brand. And if it wasn't a little hectic and chaotic, some of you would probably worry about me.